Hello, historians. We are on notebook page 21, the Protestant Reformation and State Rivalries. Make sure you're labeling your notebook page and you're writing down anything that is bold or underlined if you don't know how to paraphrase your notes, because I know it's your sophomore year and you're just getting used to note taking extensively at a college level. So, criticisms of the church. We are in time period 1450 to 1750, and we have a man named Martin Luther who was going to be picked up by some of these classical era works ideas during the Renaissance. Um, there's going to be writings by Christians, such as St. Augustine, that are going to give many Europeans a new perspective. Martin Luther, off to the right, he's a Catholic monk, and he's going to begin studying the classical Christian texts. And in doing so, he's going to realize early Christianity did not resemble the Christianity practiced by the Catholic Church in the 1500s or the 16th century. Unhappy with the practice of indulgences, simony, and nepotism in the Catholic Church, Martin Luther is going to write 95 Theses or 95 Reasons Why. He is going to disagree openly about the corruption of the Catholic Church. However, unlike previous critics, Martin Luther's ideas spread far too quickly for the Catholic Church to snuff him. This rapid dissemination of Luther's ideas was due to the invention of the printing press. Not only did Luther write his own original work to criticize the church, he also translated and spread the Greek and Latin scriptures of the Bible to German, meaning that for the first time, non-clergy could read scripture for themselves, because as we know, the Dark Ages kind of people forgot how to read. All right. So, when the Catholic Church deemed him a heretic after the Diet of Worms debate in 1521, Luther and his many followers are going to decide to reform the church. Prior to the 1500s, the 16th century, the Catholic Church, particularly the Pope and the cardinals, held a primary role in European life as the lone authorities of Christianity and salvation. Luther rejected many of the practices and authority of the church, noting that one only needs one, scripture as their authority, and two, their own personal faith to achieve salvation, known as Protestantism. Many Germans, English, and Scandinavians broke from the Catholic Church and resisted Catholic attempts led by Spain to force them back. While Protestants would successfully resist, Europe, especially Spain, waged many religious wars, killing and spending millions on religious conflicts from 1517 to 1648. Let's just get right to our last notebook page here. On page 21, state rivalries and conflicts. Make sure you understand the context behind these battles over trade routes and state and religious conflicts, because it will be on the test. So the Battle of Diu in 1509 was a Portuguese victory in the Indian Ocean over Muslim forces. Privateers and pirates. There were much fighting between maritime empires over Caribbean holdings in the 16th to 18th centuries. Think Pirates of the Caribbean with Johnny Depp. In Morocco, there was a dynasty, the Saudi dynasty, and the Songhai conflict in the 1500s, the 16th century. It was a Saudi victory in the decline of the Songhai Empire. State and religious conflicts, there was the Siege of Vienna, which was where Catholic forces will hold off the Ottomans from advancing into Europe 2 times, which is finally going to end the Ottoman threat in Europe. There was also the Battle of Lepanto in 1571. It was a massive naval battle between Christian European states and the Ottoman Empire. And the result was that Christian forces win complete control of the Mediterranean Sea. As you can tell, Europeans are becoming dominant on the sea. There was also the 30 Years' War from 1618 to 1648. This was the final religious war in Europe between Catholics and Protestants that included every single major power in Europe. The result of that was the victory of France in Protestant forces over Spain and their Catholic allies. And this war will also mark the decline of Spain as the dominant world power. All right, that is it for the set of notes. Hope you have a great rest of your day.